Hi everybody, this is Christina at Scrapcraft and Stitchery, and today I am working on the prompt Artisan Journal Prompt 2025, and the bonus prompt for this week, and I think this is week, that is not what I want at all. Okay. The bonus prompt is gratitude leaves, and so I have a few things out, and I'm going to make some really I'm going to make a quick and easy foam stamp to make my leaves, and then I pulled out all of my painty papers so I can stamp on top of these and make these leaves. And I think I am super excited about this. So I have been watching Hazy Crazy Arts, and Hazel makes these foam stamps from Fun Foam, and I'm sure that other people have done this before. I'm really sure they have. But I thought that these would be really fun to make and use your own artwork on jelly print. And I want to do some jelly print plate prints with this and actually put this on the plate or pick up paint from this. Anyway, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to use some jelly prints that I've already made and just some papers for this, but maybe this week I will find some time and actually do this. I'm looking for my Sharpie. I probably left it over there where I had this earlier. I have been getting so many great ideas just by watching other watercolor artists on YouTube and mixed media artists on YouTube, and it has just been such a great inspiration. Also, I am about to get to, at the time of this recording, I think I'm at 243 subscribers. And I want to take a moment to just say thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed to my channel and made this possible. If you're watching, I appreciate each and every one of you so much. I have been doing art journaling and mixed media and junk journaling for about 10 years, and before that I was a scrapbooker, and I've always done this as kind of a hobby. Do we want another leaf shape? But anyway, so I lost my job back in March, and so I've been unemployed, and I've been working on my channel since then, and it's kind of given me a different perspective and changed my life in very profoundly. And it's meant a lot because this is a thing that, I don't know, I kind of have always wanted to do something like this, and just to be able to have the space to do this and to work on this has been truly just meant the world to me at a time when things could have been very, very quite frankly awful. What are we trying to achieve with this life? Because I don't think we're quite there. Sorry, I'm talking and I'm trying to plan this and it's not working. So thank you. And I don't talk about this stuff a lot, but I wanted to say that. So as I'm making gratitude leaves, I have just so much to really and truly be thankful for. And this community is just so amazing. And I say a huge thank you to all of you. Having said that, I'm super excited to get to 250 subs. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, like I said, would be ecstatic to hit 250. Just absolutely floored. I am also very, very grateful to my partner who I said to him, I want to take some time to work on my YouTube channel. And he said, okay, we can do that. And he has been incredibly supportive of me. This is all of his equipment. All of the equipment that I use is really just because he set it up and said, here, do your thing. And make this dream come true, because I don't think that I would have quite gotten there without that. So, I mean, that's another thing that I'm just so grateful for, is his support and his backing. It's just amazing. And the fact that he has all this equipment ready to go, pretty much, so we don't. And that's a thing. I mean, just the time and the effort that I've put into learning what I've learned over the years, and being able to share it, that I'm grateful for. So this is one leaf, and I think I just kind of want to make one or two more different shaped leaves, maybe, but keep them fairly simple because we can decorate them after the fact as well. I think maybe another shape that's just like this would be kind of cool, but has a line down the center. I think that might be kind of something that we could do. I think when you're doing this, I think is what you want is to stick with pretty basic, easy shapes that are not going to be super difficult to cut out. That did not, I can see where I made the line. And I need to do an inside line as well. everybody, I think, is ready for summer. Well, I don't want to go so far as to say ready for summer to be over, but I think everybody's kind of starting to transition into fall. How's that? I personally am never really ready for summer to be over with. I did live in Hawaii for a number of years and don't really have the same you don't really get the same seasons. You basically have what do they say? Climate. You don't really have weather. It's kind of like it's the same. It's around 70 degrees, 70 to 80 degrees really. And it rains a little bit in the afternoon. And then there's a rainbow. And you don't really stop, you just kind of keep going when it rains because it's not really rain, it's just a little bit of a sprinkling shower. Enough that it keeps everything green, but not like so much that it's like, you know, torrential or anything. This is going to be a very messy stamp, but it doesn't really matter. I think it's all gonna work. I put a little stem on this one just because I felt like it needed a little stem. Woo! Okay. You can use a sharper pair of scissors. These are just my regular old paper set scissors. I think if you wanted to do something super more complex than this, I do have a pair of, I think, embroidery scissors that are very sharp and very nice, but these are fine. These are not terrible at all. Another thing is I mentioned that I lost my job, and I have since been offered a job at the University of Tennessee, and this is a part-time job in the Department of Nursing, and it is a grant coordinator, and I'm super excited to start that because I am all about helping these students to get their nursing education, and that is very, very much within like things that I really believe in and I'm very excited about. But also and it also allows me to kind of work in my with my science background a little bit in the realm, but also, I mean, I'll get some experience working on grants, so that's cool, and but it's also part-time, so I am really hoping to be able to continue to post on my YouTube channel and work on that. And so that I'm really super excited and grateful about as well. So I thought I'd share that with you. I am super excited about all of these things. Okay, so we have this leaf shape and we have this leaf shape, and then I don't know if we want to do a different kind of a leaf shape. Where I live, there's a lot of these tulip poplars. I think that that's what these are. And these are leaves, and I'm going to try and just draw this. But they have this crazy cat head shape. So let's try one. I don't know if this is exactly what they look like. I'm drawing this blind from memory now. This is an actual real tree leaf shape, and I think it's crazy. I have never seen it before I moved here, but I notice them all of the time. That is a tulip. Poplar, I do believe, have these wild cat-shaped leaves that look just like a cat head. There you go. So we can't, of course, leave the cats off of our list of gratitudes because, you know, they would never forgive me. So that can be a thing we're grateful for, is tulip poplars and all our pet kitties who make our lives so wonderful and blessed. So basically, I mean, I am very, very blessed, and of course I have my share of challenges, and but here lately, I really do feel that even when I'm challenged, just the things that I am blessed with have kind of come to outweigh the things that are burdens. So for that, I am very, very grateful, and I just do have a lot of things that I truly am super, super grateful for. Truly, truly. I am posting this, I think I'm a week late, honestly. I have pumpkins ready to go out. Because, let's see. Oh, so this is the Artisan Journal prompt. And this is hosted by Kiki at Kiki. Let's see, at Kiki and Sean. So it's Kiki's Life. And she hosts this. And is co-hosted by Lori June, who is at sarcastically 60-something and beyond, and she comes up with a bonus prompt, and the leaves prompt is her bonus prompt. And I think this is week 37. I should write these things down before I start recording, but I sometimes don't. Okay, I am super excited. I've been watching Hazel at Hazy Crazy Arts make these rubber stamps, and I really, really wanted to try it because it looks so cool, and I'm gonna get out the jelly plate sometime in the next week and do this. I already made this cat. And so I like, for my unmounted stamps, I usually use this repositionable glue stick, which is the thing you can get. This one's Elmer's, and I have this because I have a lot of unmounted stamps that I use with these acrylic blocks. And then what I generally do is I put this on a piece of photo paper or a piece of just glossy cardstock or something like that, or you can find just probably, you could probably just put this on a box that's like a glossy finish. Yes, Jim. You're going to make a big mess, Jim. Anyway, that's just a piece of unprinted photo paper, and I'm gonna kind of keep my stamps on there. Let's stamp some of these and see what we get. And these are just some jelly prints that I did a while back, and maybe we should print these. Maybe we should try this on something else first, but I'm just gonna go ahead and stamp them onto here. Why not? You could, you could make a stencil and do this too, if you wanted to instead put this on a piece of cardstock or something and then cut it out, and you could make a stencil. Or, you know, I don't know, maybe you have a die cut. I just wanted an easy way to make lots of leaf impressions that are kind of the same. I am going to glue this, put it on my sheet. One of the things I wanted to do with this was, I thought it would be interesting. I wanted to make my own foam stamps so I could use paint with them and not have to worry about, like, look at that. How cool is that? That looks so good. Oh my gosh. Okay. I love this. This is fabulous. I'm so excited about this, guys. Yes, I don't think I can fit another one on there, unfortunately. So these can then be cut out. Super easy. I'm going to do 3 of each for right now to get us going on this. So many possibilities. Okay. Woo! That's gonna be just fine. I dropped it. Boy, did you see me drop it. I think it's kind of sticking, actually. It's not my fault. It is not my fault. I'm just going to do a variety of different papers so that we can kind of see how they look. These are fun. Oh my gosh. Ah! Okay. Go back to this guy. Oh. Let's make sure we have enough ink. This is the archival ink. It's from Ranger. It's acid free. It is permanent. We like permanent is what I was looking for. Something that I could get wet and it would not smudge or smear or run away. Okay. I like 9. I think 3 of each of these is kind of a fun number. Oh my, okay. Now, let me see. So, we can go ahead and decorate some of these, but maybe we could just cut these out. So, I think we could just decorate these. Okay. I'm going to cut them out first. This is just, I'm so glad that I went ahead. I didn't have any fun foam and I saw this idea and I was just like, oh yes, I want to do that. So I'm super happy that I decided to order fun foam, honestly, because this is just kind of feels like one of those game-changing things, being able to make stamps. Need leaves. And I like those big graphic lines that this gives. It's just great. So, look at that. You can stamp, I guess you could stamp this back onto the foam and then cut it out and get like the opposite image. I like this, this one you could call it a lemon too. Why not? If you wanted this to be a lemon, I feel like it certainly could be. I feel like people aren't going to believe that there's really a tree that has cat head shaped leaves. I honestly feel like if I didn't see them growing around me, and somebody told me, I would be like, probably think that they were crazy. But it's true. We do have leaves here that look like a cat's head. Look it up. I'll have to put a link in the video. And also, I don't know if they look just like this. But they do look distinctly like a cat's head. It is so cool. And a little fanciful. I do have a big pile. I'm super excited to get my jelly plate out too, and use some of these shapes to make jelly plate images. You know? So I think, okay, which one is my favorite one? I think it's this one. I think this one is my favorite one. I do like the cat head ones too. The lemon shaped one is good and versatile, but I like this leaf shape. So I have told you some of the things that I am grateful for. What about you? Leave me a comment. Tell me what you're grateful for. I do feel like, I don't know. I kind of feel a little bit like for the first time in my life, I'm kind of in a place where I'm kind of starting over, but I feel like for the first time in my life that I'm kind of the person in charge of that. Or not really, that's not really the thing. I kind of feel like I can make decisions right now about the direction that I want my life to go, and I can wait for those things to happen, and I have a greater sense of peace about it than I have in the past. 'Cause I was a Navy wife, and I moved a lot, like, for my whole life. I just moved and moved and moved. And so I was constantly starting over and starting over and starting over. And I don't know. At this point, it's fine with me. Starting over. Look at those tulip, cat, tree leaves. These are cool. These are very cool. So now we can decorate them a little bit and write the things we're grateful for on them. These ones are definitely, I love these ones. They're so cool. They're all very cool. I like this paper, like right there. It just looks really cool, this one. So awesome. I'm gonna do a little decorating. I'm gonna turn on the air conditioner, so I'll put on some music while I do this so you don't have to watch me. I'm just gonna draw some shapes and stuff on these. See if we can make them look even cooler than they are. Hi everybody, thank you so much for joining me as I make some gratitude leaves from foam stamps. I hope you'll give this a try. It is a lot of fun, and I will link below. This is part of the artisan journal prompt brought to you by Kiki's Life, and I will put a link below so you can check out that. Feel free to jump in here anytime you want and work on these prompts for your artisan journal prompts 2025. And that's also co-hosted by Lori June at Sarcastically 60 something, who does a great job with these challenges. So check out her channel as well for the bonus prompt, and this is the bonus prompt of gratitude leaves, which I am super grateful for. Follow the hashtag and check out what everyone is doing for this great challenge. And until next time, just be creative, stitch scrappily and scrap happily, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for joining. Bye bye.